Hey guys, what's up? Sawasdee krup. Welcome back to my channel. My name is John, and in today's video, I will be sharing to you ang clip ng interview na nangyari sa akin kasama ang Thammasat University students, Bachelor of Arts program in Journalism, Mass Media Studies. So they've contacted me and they've asked me a couple of questions about Filipino teachers coming to Thailand. Why do we come here to teach? Ano mga dokumentong hinanap sa akin, yung proseso, at yung mga pang mga culture shock na na-experience ko. So they basically focused on my experience as a Filipino teacher here at yung mga ibang mga bagay na syempre naka-apekto o one way or another naging bahagi ng aking journey dito sa Thailand. I hope makatulong ito sa inyo. I hope may mga lesson kayo makuha para matulungan kayo makapag-decide if yung Thailand ba talaga ang inyong bansang gustong puntahan para makapagturo. And ito ay nangyari noong December 8 at itong mga estudyante na ito galing sa Thammasat University, isa sa mga top universities dito sa Thailand. So, huwag na natin patagalin. Let's do this.
The next group is Philippines group, which they come up with a topic about why Philippines people come in Thailand to be a teacher. So it is quite interesting too because as like many people in high school have study with a Philippines teacher. Who in this team have study with Philippines teacher before coming this university? Okay, a lot of you, right? So now, if all of you are ready, so give a big applause to our Philippine groups.
Okay, mabuhay! Mabuhay, y'all! So, welcome to Philippine Group. Oh my God, thank you for the applaud. So, welcome to the Philippine Group. So, today, I'm curious at why we select this topic because I promise that all of you have been learned with a Filipino teacher, right? Okay, could you raise your hand if you agree with me? Okay, wow, that's a lot of hand in here. Wow, so excited. So, and now it's the time for our guest. This is the time that we have been waiting for, okay? And please welcome our guest speaker, Mr. John Patrick Belliro, okay? Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, everyone.
Good morning, mabuhay.
Mabuhay. So,
How are you? How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing fine. I'm so excited to be here and interview with you today. Okay,
Yeah,
first,
it's a pleasure to be with you all.
yeah, it's such a pleasure of us too. So first thing first, let me introduce myself. My name is Pashara Rakanka, or you can call me JR, and I'm from Faculty of Journalism and Mass Media Communication, Mass Media Study in International Program. So, okay, where are you at? Are you at the school or
No, I'm actually at home right now.
Okay, so that's fine. So
Yeah, we're doing online classes right now because of there was this a little bit spike of COVID somewhere in the north. So our university decided to sort of give us a few days off.
So how does online class going?
Online class is really tough. I don't see the fun in doing classes online because I am more animated when I teach. I do a lot of actions. So if online, I feel like the way I move my body and everything very limited. So I prefer to be in the classroom setting.
Yeah, I see that. So how long have you been teaching in Thailand? Can you tell us about it?
Sure. Let me just give you more information about that. So my name is John Belliro. I'm from the Philippines, and I've been teaching in Thailand for more than 10 years. If I'm not mistaken, I think I've been here for 12, 13 years. Yes.
So, what do you teach, and what is the subject that you're teaching?
I teach English in different faculties at the University Ratchapat here in Pisanulok. I teach basic conversation, of course, and I also teach hotel and tourism management students because I have a background in travel and tourism when I was in the Philippines working in an American company.
Oh, that's so exciting. Can you tell us more about that part, please?
Sure. When I was in the Philippines before coming to Thailand, I was actually working in an American call center. I was a customer representative, and most of the calls that I get. So let me just rephrase it. So the American people would book flight tickets online. It's called Orbitz.com. It's similar to Expedia if you've heard of it, or Traveloka. Similar to that. So if customers will be canceling their flights, or if they have further questions about their trip and stuff like that, they would call a certain number, and instead of American people answering, it will be routed to the Philippines, and we are the ones answering those specific questions that they have.
So, and back to Thailand, like the first time, have you ever faced any difficulty or any culture shock that you have
Oh,
been facing at the first time?
absolutely, yes.
Okay.
No offense, because in the Philippines we are a Christian country, and Thailand is a Buddhist country. So we normally do we put this palms together, our hands together like this. You do it normally as a Y, but in the Philippines it's more of a higher form of doing things because we pray to God. So when my students were doing Y to me, I was so surprised. I didn't know. And I told them not to do that to me because we don't do that in the Philippines. But later on, I realized that it's a form of greeting. And I felt, well, I was young at the time. Now, because I've matured enough, I realized that, things are different in different countries. And now I embrace the Thai culture. And I actually like the Thai culture a lot more now. Yes.
So which part of our culture that you like the most?
I like the way the friendlier atmosphere. Whenever I go to the office, people would always greet me, would always give me their beautiful smile, and would start a conversation with me. And I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I didn't leave the Philippines because the people in my office, the people at the university are so welcoming and so very nice people. So I don't see myself leaving anytime soon.
That's great. We're hoping you stay here for like a long period. Okay.
Oh.
So okay. I would like to know why you decide to become a teacher and work in Thailand, and what's the
Okay,
motivation
that's
that you come here?
right. Even when I was in high school, I was already dreaming of traveling to another country and experience the life abroad. I was fascinated by stories of people that I've met, that they've been to this country and they've worked there and they've studied there. I felt like I want to try that. So when I was working at the American company in Manila, I was working graveyard shift from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. every day. And it didn't sit well in terms of my health because I developed a high blood pressure. So my blood pressure rose and I was fainting, I was blacking out, and it was not really good for me. So my boss told me that I can have a 2 week vacation. And at the time, I have a friend working here in Ubon Ratchathani, and he told me, "Why don't you come here and experience Thai culture? Teach the students and teach during daytime." And I thought maybe I could try that. And I was thinking it's an opportunity for me to really make my dream come true of going abroad and try a life in a different country. So I came here.
So you come here by yourself, or do you have like any agency that find work for you?
I came by myself.
Tell
I
us in
didn't
detail.
I didn't use any agency.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken, there is no agency that caters to teachers who want to come here to Thailand to work. I'm not sure if that is existing. I am not sure. But mostly Filipinos come here by themselves, and some just do vacation and then later on fell in love with the country and started teaching. Others heard about their friends teaching here and having a good life because Thai working style is very sabay-sabay. So they move here and yeah, do a lot of work to get extra income as well.
Tell us in the detail about the process before you come to be like the teacher, how to be the teacher in Thailand as a
Oh,
foreigner.
actually, I have a vlog. I'm a YouTube video, but it's in Pasa Philippines, so I'm not sure if you could understand that. But anyway, just to give you a short information about that. So I came here, and the first thing that I did was I went online. There is this website called ajan.com, and it's a website dedicated for teachers who want to work here in Thailand and for employers to post their job advertisement. So I went there. I started sending my applications online, and I've got some agencies and schools at the time were not interested in me because I was young. I didn't have experience. But there was this number posted also in the advertisement, and I decided to call that number. And good thing that they were in need of a teacher. They said, if you can come here, you can start working. And I was like, "Oh, that was fast." So I decided to just do it. Yeah.
Are there any like concrete requirements that need for the foreigner to work here as a teacher?
Sure. I believe not only Filipinos but majority of foreigners, you need to have your degree, your diploma. It has to be It has to be certified and a real university degree. You also have to have your, of course, passport, and if you have standardized tests like IELTS or for non-native speakers or TOEIC test, that would also add value to your application. And you have to have your what we call in the Philippines TOR, or transcript of records, where it shows all your grades in every subject. And then the university also prepared a couple of documents that I have to bring to Laos, to the Royal Thai Embassy for a visa. At the time, I was not able to process it inside Thailand. I have to go to the consulate or an embassy outside the country.
So, like, could you tell us about the difference between working in Thailand and Philippines? Like, what is
Okay,
the
so
significant difference?
that's a very good question.
Hmm.
I didn't actually experience working in a school in the Philippines because after I graduated, instead of teaching, I worked in a customer service team in an American company. So it was a very different career compared to the degree that I have. So I cannot compare much. But if I will use the experience I had doing my OJT or on-job training, I think Thai working hours, in terms of working hours, less compared to the ones in the Philippines, and a lot of holidays, so teachers can also enjoy and also prepare for any additional lessons that will come. We have plenty of time to develop different kinds of approaches and methods because of less number of hours of working. I think that is very important because as teachers, we need time as well to create something different, something that could attract students to come and learn English more.
So, like, could you tell us the difference of quality of life, like about the cost of living and also the habitat and also like the extra activity that you can do more compared to Philippines and Thailand?
In terms of quality of life, I think I find Thailand's quality of life more relaxing. As I've said, a lot of holidays here, so it gives me more opportunity to travel. And in terms of the transportation cost, flights, fares like that, Thailand has cheaper airfare compared to the Philippines. So traveling in the Philippines can be a problem because islands all over. And if you have to fly from one place to another, that would cost you a lot of money. But in Thai, it's very easy. And you can actually take a bus if you don't have much money. So it's very easy to travel anywhere here. And in terms of food, I would say Thai products or food in the market cheaper as well, and I can actually bargain, so I can get a lot cheaper. I use my Thai limited skill to discount, and sometimes they would give me, sometimes they will not. So for me personally, I find living in Thailand a lot more relaxing and easier, and it gives me more freedom to do whatever I want.
Had like any opportunity to experience teaching in another country, what would you like to teach and why?
Well, I am fascinated by Japan. I've seen a lot of videos. I've also watched a couple of YouTube videos from vloggers or YouTubers about their experience teaching in Japan, and I'm fascinated with the Japanese culture. The students are so welcoming and so down to earth and so polite. I wish I could try that, and I wish to experience being able to stand in front of the Japanese students and feel and experience how polite they are really. The politeness is absolutely amazing, and I would like to try that. I would like to experience that.
Great. So could you tell where you came from? Like you came from the Manila.
Showed the Princesa because I am from there.
Could you tell us about that?
It's pretty much like Phuket or Krabi, the islands, the limestone cliffs like that, and the beach, very beautiful. We've got so many beautiful places in Palawan, beautiful beaches, world-class beaches as well. But in terms of marketing, I think Thailand is already there. So the Philippines need to market itself more in order to attract more visitors. But in terms of beauty, I think Philippines beaches in Palawan can also be compared to Thailand. Yes,
So
I
like
wish you could visit. I wish you could see, and I'm sure you will also love Palawan.
does it like have a big difference from Cebu Island?
I've been to Cebu, but I've never been to Cebu's beautiful beaches. I've been to the city, and I've been to the whale shark swimming with them, but I've never been to the most beautiful beach in Cebu, so I could not compare.
Oh, I heard you that you have a YouTube channel as well. So how you can manage the time between teaching and also managing the YouTube channel? Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so I'm a full-time teacher, so basically my world revolves around teaching, checking, and everything. YouTube, it's actually for fun. If I have some time off, I would create videos and post it online. Initially, it was just for fun, but then again, a lot of people started commenting. A lot of people gave me wonderful words, and I thought to myself, in my own little way, I'm actually helping them because Thailand is actually very popular in the Philippines now. There are a lot of Thai shows that are being aired in the Philippines. So most people commenting are asking about my work, and at the same time, if I've seen Thai Naksidang actors or actresses, I said I haven't seen anybody yet. So yeah, but going back to your question, how do I manage? It's not
Yeah.
very difficult because I only focus making videos when I have free time, and mostly I have free time, so it's not a problem.
What kind of content that you try to produce so far in your YouTube video? Yeah.
Sure, sure. Yes, the videos that I create are mostly related to my life as a teacher, my experiences when I was applying for work, when I was having the interview, in dealing with my own students and dealing with teachers at the university.
Or could you tell us the information about your YouTube to let our friends to subscribe and like we're so having much fun for you to be here. Yeah.
Okay, well, again, my YouTube channel is Pasa Philippine mostly, so I'm not sure if you will be able to understand, but please visit Khon Philippine.
So thank you so much for being here with us. But don't
So that's it guys. I hope you've learned something from this video. I hope naging educational ito para sa inyo para you know what to do and you know what to expect, what you need to prepare yourselves for kapag nakapag-decide na talaga kayo na pumunta rito sa Thailand. And to be interviewed by these wonderful people from Thammasat University, one of the prestigious universities here in Thailand, is truly amazing. Laging nasa top yung university na ito. They've hindi sila nawawala sa top 5 I think, or maybe top 10. So yeah, it's a fulfilling experience for me, and talagang napakasaya ko. Napaka-friendly, napaka-confident to speak English. Talagang it was a truly amazing experience, and I'm super blessed to have that kind of experience. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Nga pala, pag hindi pa kayo nakasubscribe, please consider subscribing by clicking the subscribe button down below and yung notification bell para updated sa mga future videos natin. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.